Eric Horn here at a kind of loud Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. Final score: New Orleans Pelicans 123, Thunder 119. Big night for Russell Westbrook, 44 points. But that wasn't the story tonight. The story was the Thunder's lax three-point defense and defense overall. Coming off of a night against Dallas where they really locked down and played Dallas well defensively from the perimeter, except for certain spurts. They got killed tonight by the Pelicans. The Pelicans shot 12 of 20 from three-point range, 60%. They had 6 guys in double figures. Anthony Davis, who had a 59-point game earlier this week against the Detroit Pistons, he had 30 tonight, and he was a problem for the Thunder early. He was pulling Steven Adams away from the basket, and then when they got Steven Adams in foul trouble, and Billy Donovan went to a combination of guys, Serge Ibaka, Kyle Singler, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis ended up having 16 points in the first quarter, and that was kind of the start of the problems for the Thunder tonight. And it's not a good sign going into the game against Golden State this weekend at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Golden State's on a 4-game run since they lost their 5th game of the season. Yeah, their 5th game of the season, that's it. Steph Curry's coming off a 51-pointer. This week, Klay Thompson's had a big game, and he can get hot at any time. And the Thunder already had the issue of having bench deficiencies in terms of scoring and inconsistency. And in the last Thunder-Golden State matchup, Golden State dominated them bench-wise in terms of points. And tonight against the Pelicans, the Thunder got outscored 60-20 in terms of bench points. Now, a lot of that's because of the way that the Pelicans bench is structured. They brought in guys like Ryan Anderson and Drew Holiday, who would normally be starters or guys who play big minutes off the bench, and they played big minutes tonight in place of some of the guys who started who seemed like so-called B-teamers for the Pelicans tonight. But it's still a bad sign for the Thunder going into this matchup with Golden State. You'd like for them to be playing better if you're Billy Donovan. You'd like for the defense to be more sound. And it wasn't just on the three-pointers. It was on the interior things as well, giving up second-chance points, offensive rebounds that led to those second-chance at three-pointers. And particularly the transition three-pointers were a killer for them tonight as well. Let's give it a send-off. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's send it to Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook now, who are going to talk a little bit about tonight's performance.
No, I wouldn't say that. You know, they just got at us today. They got at us. They scored whatever they wanted, and they did whatever they wanted. We didn't show any resistance. You know? No, that's not an excuse. Everybody played that today.
How difficult is it to match up with Anthony Davis in the possible Steven Adams stat because of these stats?
Yeah, I mean, he started off hot, but then we did a good job on him after that. He shot 26 shots and 30 points. He's our best player we could hit, but we got to start the game up a little better. We can't be relaxed. He was 2 threes without a contest, and they got him playing. You know, I thought they did a better job on the first quarter.
These games come quickly. You're Golden State on Saturday. How much you looking forward to that? What can we expect?
Just looking forward to playing again, man. Getting out of the sun and playing get better. So we are excited about it.
Kevin, 2 quarters where they had at least 34. The defense is how much worse than just knocking down a lot of good shots tonight.
Well, man, they got confidence, man. Tony Douglas just hit step back 3. Dante Cunningham hit 3. They were 12 for 20 from 3-point line. They were shoot 3s. Ryan Anderson had a bunch of fall away step backs. Anthony Davis is a tough one. When you get to the paint, man, layup, those shots go away after a while. So, we're getting over distance, pick and roll defense. We held as much as we should have. They called us to be in scramble mode. After that, they just played. So, they did a good job.
You talk about that first quarter, how instrumental was it for them just to set the pace and come out hot in that first quarter?
Yeah, they came out with a lot of energy, a sense of urgency.
What about this game? We were about Golden State on Saturday.
Do you feel like there needs to be more bench production tonight? Y'all were outscored 60-20 in terms of the bench.
No. I mean, we just got to play together, find ways to get stops throughout the game. It's not a bench, it's everybody.
You had 44 points, but it came in a loss. I mean, do you think that there needs to be more of a balance sometimes when it comes to your scoring?